back home, it's possible to see your friend and say, "Grown fat, you're fat though, you're." Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Raisa and I am a Cameroonian living in Canada. I do videos on lifestyle, education and vlog. Generally most things related to Canada, yeah. So yeah, that's who I am. But thank you for clicking on this video and I really hope you like what you see. And if you do, make sure you click the subscribe button. It's free guys, don't have to pay nothing. Just hit that button down there, okay, the red button. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I love you all. You guys are the real MVPs. I really do appreciate it. And let's see what this video can get more likes on it, okay? Give me likes, thumbs up if you like it. So in fact I mentioned last time I was going to be starting a new series, right? So this is another episode. So welcome to another episode of this series of where I share my thoughts about how life as an African in Canada has been for me. That's what I'm going to just be sharing with you. Let's get straight into this video. So you guys know, I don't know if you guys know it, but when I moved to Canada, I moved to a smaller province because you know generally Canada is the Eastern Canada, Western Canada, and the Eastern part is more of New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Nova Scotia, and there's the western part which is Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba and those places, right? So I moved to Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan is actually a smaller province and it's predominated by white people. The most small places in Eastern Canada and Western Canada apart from Alberta, because Alberta is bigger and there's so many African, it's multicultural as well, not like Toronto but at least on a kind of level, right? So moving here I learned to watch her and learn how to speak to people, so it had to change. And I'm going to divide this into two parts. The first one is about how not to be offensive when you utter words to people, and the second one is how I had to adjust my vocabulary when I was talking to people. I would say white people because black people understand what I say sometimes, most of what I'm going to say. So those two things. So the first part of this, I say talk in a manner that's not offensive. I mean avoiding to see somebody and for example and say, "Oh wow, you've grown very fat." Back home it's possible to see your friend and say, "Raisa, you have grown fat, you're fat though, look at your leg, what are you eating?" That's how we talk to. "Why is your stomach fat like that?" And the way they even say the fat, you feel the fat in the in their voices. People even assume that you're pregnant because your stomach is like bulging out. Do you understand? That's stupid. That's something that we have to live in Africa. In fact, we have to stop it. It's not good. You cannot just see somebody and say, "Oh my God, she's fat." In your head, you already assume that the person is pregnant and you're voicing it. No. Do you know those hands that you see and say, you look pregnant? What the hell? Like, no. Excuse my language, but yes, it got to stop. It's not allowed again, okay? I said it. Go and in my house, come and beat me. Yeah, don't say those kind of things to people, even if they're your friends, even if they're black people as well. Like, avoid it. But well, as I'm talking, I mean as a black person who is talking to a white person. That's what I'm talking about, because if it's only among us black people, we can arrange it, like we can understand ourselves and insult each other. So yes, that's what I mean. When you're talking to them, don't just touch them. Like, you know how people want to talk to you and they're like touching you, back home they'll be touching you and saying, "Oh, this, all that." Hey, don't touch them, because very soon they'll say they'll call you for sexual harassment for something. Or avoid it, especially boys. Like, avoid it. Don't be touchy, okay? If you're not a touchy person, drop it in your house and have respect for human beings. Yeah, get what I'm saying? So don't do that. I'm talking to you that's looking at me. Who does that? Don't do it. You cannot come here and see a fellow white person or a white friend and say that, let's pick a name and say, "Jessica, oh, you've gone so far." Like, oh my God, like, don't do that. No public, that utterance of words is not allowed. Like, people take it as an offense when you use this kind of words on them. So you have to watch the way you talk. You cannot just see somebody and start voicing whatever is in your stomach. Keep it. Don't just say what comes to your mind at that time. So watch and try not to say things you're not supposed to say. Even if you have to say it in a proper way. Use soft words in place of harsh ones. How do they call that? It's a literary term for it. Use soft terms. Is it euphemism? Something. I don't.
You don't know now?
No, you guys, you know what I'm saying, right? So that's what I'm talking. If you have to understand that if you're in a city like Toronto, which is very multicultural, probably they have actually interacted with each other in such a way that you can have like your white friends that you're used to them and you can tell them any kind of thing, so they get the vibe that they don't take it offensively. In that case, it's different. But for people that you don't know, you cannot just tell them all these kind of things, right? So you have to just watch how you talk to people. So on the other side of it, I was going to talk about my vocabulary. Oh my goodness. You guys, when I came here, like starting from the airport, when I got to the airport, I was going to University of Regina. It's spelled Regina. In Africa, how will you call that? This is not Regina. People are even called, there's people who are called Regina. I had one auntie like that. They used to call her Auntie Regina. Yes. So when I came, I got to the airport. I told the lady, I'm going to University of Regina, and I need some direction. She was like, no, I didn't even say I'm going to University of Regina. I said University of Regina. This woman was like, what did you say? University of Regina. I was like, yeah, I'm talking about Regina. She's like, oh my gosh, no, it's not Regina. You mean Regina? I'm like,
get out right here, man.
It's Regina.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
I'm like, yo. She's like, no, it's called Regina and all that. So I was just like, wow, my God, this is going to be hard. Another thing. So also, let me tell you another thing that happened. So when I was talking to there was one girl I met on campus, and I told her, do you know where the toilets are? I need to use the toilet. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm not sure about what you're saying. Like, do you mean washroom? I was like, yeah, toilet. Washroom sounds like bathroom, right? But no, it is. To me, it was toilet. And she said, no, that is washroom, they call it. I was like, okay, yeah, so can I see where the washrooms are? Show me the washroom. That's when I was like, wow, this was really different for me to adjust to and everything. Another example was, we're going on a trip, like a girls kind of trip, right? My friends, my roommates, they were mostly white people. And then at some point we had to stop to buy gas. So what did I say? I was talking to them, I was like, we have to buy fuel. And they're like, right, so what did you say? I said, we have to buy fuel. I'm not going to stop at the gas station to buy. I wasn't saying petrol station, I wasn't saying gas station. Also, so just to tell you how it was, they really had to transition into understanding their own vocabulary and all that. Even though I wrote IELTS for coming, but at some point you're used to that. I was used to speaking the way I grew up, speaking. So it was hard to adjust to all of those things, start saying new words and everything. So actually, I told them we had to put gas, fuel, right? I said fuel. Actually, they're like, what are you talking about? Do you mean fuel? Like fuel? I don't know why they call it fuel. But anyways, that's what they were saying, and I was like, my God, like we call it fuel, fuel. So it makes you feel like, oh wow, I really don't know English. So you feel a bit embarrassed, like wow. But at this point in my life, I'm not embarrassed anymore. I say my thing the way I say it. If you want to correct me, sorry, thank you, I'll take the correction. But then I don't feel bad about it. At first I was like, I wouldn't be ashamed to talk to people because I'm like, how am I going to say? How am I going to say this? How am I going to say that? Would they understand what I'm saying? If I want to order food, I'm like conscious about what I'm going to say. But you can't help it at some point. That's what you're used to. So say it and let them correct you. Okay? I realized that many people in Canada have accents. I'm not the only one. There are Indian people, there are Chinese people, there are people from, Hungary, all those European countries too. So I'm not the only one. So why should I feel ashamed or feel embarrassed about the way I speak? So there's no point feeling bad about the way I speak. Just sometimes they'll be like, what did you say? What did you say? I have to repeat yourself over and over again. They'll pretend like they're not hearing. But well, it's okay, all of us will pretend. So yeah, so that's what I actually had to adjust to. Another example is when I had to know the difference between sitting room and parlor. Sitting room / living room / parlor. Do you understand? In Cameroon, we used to say parlor. We call it parlor. I'm sitting in the parlor. I'm in the parlor or something. When you come here, they're like, oh, where are you? I'm in the sitting room, I'm in the living room, whichever one. Up to now, I'm even confused which one is sitting room and living room. Please let me know in the comment section, because I'm lazy to go and find out. But anyways, yeah, let me know in the comment section. It's part of the whole video thing I'm doing, because all these people, they'll say one thing but it means the other thing, and I'm like, where are we? On a hula. So the way I speak was like, it had to change, right? It was not the same way I was speaking back home. Like if I'm talking to my fellow friend who is white, of course, not black, because when I'm talking to my black friends, I even talk as if I'm in Cameroon, like it's as if I'm in Africa, like on the spot. Do you understand? So it's like we're there live in Africa, meanwhile we are just in the abroad, living our life and struggling to learn vocabulary. Another thing, let me just add this one. This one was not even part of this, but when you come and start forming your accent, some people's accents change in the airport and I've never even crossed border. They start talking, oh yeah, oh this, oh that. Like, can you just speak normally? Speak normally. Sometimes it just comes to me like that because I'm here for like a whole 5 years, and it's actually a while for me to just, sometimes it just comes like that, right? I don't have to maybe think of, let me just try to change my accent. Well, you have to, if I'm talking to white people, it's going to change a bit, just a bit, not that much. But when I meet my fellow friends, where all of us we are from, we know where we are from, there's no need to be forming an accent or trying to speak like Canadian. If you come and talk to me like that, I will blast you. I will just send you out.
Are you normal? Are you normal? Yeah?
What? Speak normally. Why are you speaking as if your tongue is, do you understand? Your tongue is twisted. You're not saying, oh, Raisa, do you want to go for coffee? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Talk normally, I beg. Don't come and do what is here. Speak normally to me. So yeah, this is another thing I got out when, as an African living in Canada, I just found out that there's some things that you have to drop, and they'll stay with you, and there's some that you cannot just leave, you cannot let go of, because it's inborn, it is in you. You guys, I forgot about this one. So I was at the airport again, and I was looking for my gate number, because you know you have to go to your gate, right, when you're about to board. So I was looking for my gate, and then I realized they were calling my name in the airport, looking for me, and I was looking for this gate. It was very far. This is Toronto. No, it was not Toronto. I think it was Montreal airport I was in, and I was looking for my gate number. I'm like, where is gate? Where is this gate? They're calling for me. Everybody's looking for me. Like, Raisa, where is right? They're looking for me. Everybody knew I was a student. This one, she just came straight out of Africa. She don't know anything. So thank God that they even had to wait for me. Don't laugh, please. But yeah. So they're looking for me, and I'm like, I was rushing, and I got to this one lady. I asked her, oh hi, I'm looking for gate D, I think it was D24 or something, and she's like, sorry, what? I was like, gate D24. This woman did not understand what I was saying. I repeated myself like how many times, I don't know how many times. And she said, oh, can I see your boarding pass? I gave her the boarding pass. Oh my goodness, you don't know what happened. She ended up saying, oh, do you mean gate D24?
24.
Like, am I supposed to say 24? Because I was saying 24, right? Like 20. No. She's like, oh my god, you meant gate 24. Like 24. I can't speak like that, Hansi. I can't. I am sorry. I can't speak like you, okay? So it was so funny how she really took a long time trying to understand what I was saying, and I'm rushing. I have to keep repeating myself. So that's the annoying part about the accent. That's why sometimes we have to try to speak like them for them to be able to hear what we're saying. But we thank God for growth. Now I can speak scree. Like I can try to speak like them a bit, just a bit. Sometimes when you even speak it, it's like something's lacking. Like it doesn't flow well with some people. Like someone like me, sometimes I feel like it doesn't go well with me. So I still want to speak like as if I was in Cameroon. which does not work sometimes because you have to make them hear what you're trying to say. So yeah, so that's everything I'm going to share on this video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and don't forget to share, like, and hit the subscribe button, and if possible turn on the notification bell so anytime I post a video you're the first to know and the first to comment. I'll see you guys in my next video with another episode of this same series. So thank you so much.